Statewide conferences like ProBike, ProWalk Florida are presenting the most current findings related to bicycle and pedestrian safety issues. They're inspiring others to wake up to the needs of residents by setting new standards in design and planning. This program focuses on the needs of the senior adult who may be active as a pedestrian or bicyclist now or in the immediate future. The present reality of poor design and planning is being replaced with community success stories.
I don't think there's any plan B to getting us around as we age. Plan A is to keep everybody behind the wheel for as long as possible, even to the point of remediation after such things as strokes and whatnot. The hospitals are actually bringing in occupational therapists and physical therapists to get people back so that they can drive for as long as conceivably possible, to give them the independence that's needed because they don't have a plan B.
Unfortunately, as you know, the world has changed since you were a kid. Where there used to be quiet streets, there are cars everywhere, more and more every day. Less room for bikers, less room for cars. Then turn around and add more bikes because there are more people in general preferring bike riding to cars, a bike revival. And the game between bikes and cars starts to get a little different, a little stressed. In recent years, Florida's annual bicyclist fatality rate has been, on average, the highest in the country. Reviews of bicycle fatalities on state highways have found that bicyclists were at fault in about 70% of the cases. The child cyclist, who has no training and little information when they begin to ride, is at the biggest risk for making errors and for causing crashes. Most of the riders killed in Florida were not wearing helmets, which can prevent up to 80% of serious head injuries. About 60% of the victims were riding in non-daylight conditions, often without the required lights. Many of these nighttime fatals were impaired by alcohol. Simply put, we have far too many bicycle crashes and fatals in Florida when compared to other states. We have a lot of people on the roads, and proper roadway sharing combined with informed vehicle users would help greatly in crash prevention. The good thing is that you senior bicyclists have a long driving history and lots of common sense experience to pull from. You're more skilled and smarter than young cyclists, but if you're involved in a serious crash, your recovery can be difficult. It's our job to give you the latest information needed to survive and prosper as a pedestrian or bicyclist. Florida has some of the best places, weather, and most proactive bicycling policies in the nation. So maybe it's time to give cycling a real try again for your health, happiness, and economic well-being.